On to the Lakers. I know that Drew briefly mentioned them. They're in trade talks to trade for Buddy Hield. What do you think about this?
I hate that this is something that we have to speak about on the show because it seems like anything that happens with the Lakers immediate into the conversation. Then I immediately
one of the
get
biggest
sad.
teams in
exactly.
the NBA.
Listen, that's why I understand. The Lakers are must talk about 100%. I can't disagree, but it pains me because I have to talk about Buddy Hield potentially coming to my team.
You know that.
I don't disagree, but you know what? This is why we're here. We stand 10 toes. Buddy Hield. We need as many 3-and-D guys as we can get. I say it all the time. We need as many as possible. This is why I'm interested in mid-level guys.
Get Buddy Hield?
That's why
I actually have the trade package. I did it.
Go ahead, give it.
THT, he's involved. Do you not want to trade THT? Is he like a young cornerstone for you?
Come on, bro. THT
No, I'm asking. Last year he
was
thought
at
of
the
THT
Drew
that
League.
way.
He had 16 points.
Bro said he's a role player in the Drew League.
No, a lot of Lakers fans last year thought they were cornerstone.
Until they watched him play for 82 more games.
Cornerstone.
No, he didn't say you. He said a lot of Lakers fans. Until he's watched him play for another 82.
So THT, Kendrick Nunn, Stanley Johnson, and Wenyel Gabriel. That matches the contracts, and they could get Buddy Hield.
A lot of players I hate. Except
You
Stanley
should say,
Johnson.
yeah, that's the one.
Stanley
Of course
Johnson's the one that
I like Stanley
sucks to
Johnson.
I think they should do that in a heartbeat.
Kendrick Nunn is so disappointing.
Miami
man.
made him look so good.
He really
did.
stole our money. He really
Shout out
stole
to
our
Eric
money.
Spo.
But listen, if we
Made
can
a lot
get
of
Buddy
people
Hield,
money.
of course, I'm never gonna say no to that. We need as many 3-and-D guys as we can get.
Is it Melo?
Am I talking about the entirety of the Lakers or just Buddy Hield right now?
Just talk about Buddy Hield.
Ugh, this is such a waste. Yeah, bring me Buddy Hield. I'll be happy. I'll chat about him like he's better than he actually is.
Okay.
But I think that he'll be a good fit for us, truthfully. I think that you pair him with guys that will hit him in spots that is going to be beneficial for Buddy Hield to score. Buddy Hield will have success. And we need someone that's going to play high-level defense. Buddy Hield could play solid defense. I don't know about high level, but he'll play good enough defense to keep us afloat.
They're not getting him. But I think the second part of this question is really the thing we need to talk about.
Yeah, I know. You made me talk about Buddy Hield.
Well, you're the Lakers.
The second
God.
one is Anthony Davis now become underrated?
All right,
Has
now
he become
it's
underrated?
my.
my.
What are you talking about?
I'm already.
This is my
talking.
squad.
All right, yeah,
no,
but let me just.
you should have just gave me that opportunity.
Let me just say, because mine's gonna be quick. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Say nothing insane. Has Anthony Davis become underrated? Hell no. He's not become
why
underrated.
Are you talking?
He's become exactly who we've seen him play. We've seen him be in the last 2 years. A man that shot at a ridiculous rate in the bubble, anomaly. A man that after he won the chip, decided that I've accomplished all that I needed to accomplish. Actual quote, he said that, and then chose to lose his mid-range jump shot. Been in and out the lineup. Lose his three. Pretty much been a great defensive player when he's played, but took a step down defensively. You can see it.
He was hurt.
I don't think he's been underrated. I don't think he's been. I think people are overrating him a little bit. Talk about top 5 healthy AD is top 5 in the league. There's a lot of really good players in the NBA. I don't know about that one, but I think he's been a little bit overrated. I wouldn't say underrated. I think we've rated him the way we've seen him play in the last 2 years.
AD in the playoffs, 39 career games, 37 minutes per game. 27.3 points per game, 10.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals, 1.8 blocks.
But that's the bubble in the Pelicans.
39 games.
Why are you
I know,
telling
but
me
it's
about
still the bubble in the
It's
Pelicans.
Pelicans and
In the
then the
bubble.
2 years.
Okay, but you're saying an anomaly. The bubble's anomaly.
The
Well, those
3-point
Pelicans-
percentage was what I was talking
Those
about.
Pelicans-
Okay, thank you. No, clear it up because
I thought
you're
that
getting
was
wrong.
But also, I
Yes.
mean, it's not crazy. The Pelicans AD is different than this AD.
Pelicans AD was amazing.
That's what I'm
Pelicans
saying.
AD was healthy. The only difference is that this one is not.
No, AD
I
is
know,
a
but he
great
hasn't been
playoff
healthy.
performer when he plays. I was just talking about the 3-point percentage being an anomaly. That's what I was talking about.
If that's what you're talking about, then fine.
He's been an amazing
I will
playoff
lower my
performer,
tone.
What do you
Yeah,
shoot from
yeah.
three in the
in the
playoffs?
bubble? In the playoffs,
Yeah.
he shoots
38% from 3 in the bubble.
33% for his
under
career.
20%.
That's nuts. 38% for
That's
a big
crazy,
is
yeah.
nuts.
No, I'm not disagreeing. In the bubble, he was absolutely unbelievable from 3. And since then, he has not been anywhere near that. I don't disagree. But to sit here and say that, no, we're not underrating Anthony Davis when it seems like all people do is throw Anthony Davis's name in the mud because he's not available, fine. Because availability is the best trait to have, right? But you can't sit here and say that when AD is healthy, that he's anywhere lower than 10. He's a top 10 player when he's healthy.
You don't have him top 10.
I'd never hear AD.
He's not
top 10.
healthy.
Oh, you meant, okay.
Well,
sorry.
going into the season, he should be healthy, no?
But there's still players right now that you can trust that would be healthy.
You just
When the
said-
season starts, That has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
When we did the Would You Rather Jason Tatum, you said fully healthy AD, I'm taking him over Jason Tatum.
Correct.
So that
Tatum's
means you think Anthony Davis is a top 10 player
when he's healthy. 100%, which is what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm really shocked right now.
We're going to agree on this segment because, look, Anthony Davis has gotten underrated. There are 2 players currently outside of the top 10 that can jump back into the top 10, which is abnormal.
I know the next guy.
Anthony Davis
Damian Lillard.
and James Harden.
You knew that.
I thought it was also going to be
I thought you were going to say Dame.
Those are the 2. We have to stop forgetting. You know, people always throw out the term recency bias when we rate a player very highly, but nobody throws out the term recency bias when we start to undervalue a player and how great he can be when he's at full strength. That player is Anthony Davis. We're talking about a guy that in the bubble, in the playoffs, the championship Lakers run, he averaged 29.8 points per game in the first round, almost 30 against Portland. Second round, he punished Houston's small ball, averaged 25 and 12. In the WCF, he outplayed Nikola Jokic, averaged 31 and 6. That's Nikola Jokic.
He's the best big in the league when he's healthy.
No, he's not. Not anymore.
Jokic, I said what I said.
Jokic averaged 21 on him in that series, and then in the finals, 25 and 11.
Yeah, that is healthy AD when you give him 3 months of rest.
AD,
can you stop? Everyone had the same advantage.
No,
AD never had
AD is so great, bro. With the rest, he's going to be great.
With the rest, AD
he's the greatest of the great when it comes to having all those guys get. No, the argument's valid. The argument's valid.
No, it's not.
And
when
because what's happened since then?
Everyone had the same advantage.
I know, because he got 3 months
off. All I'm saying is the
3
months helped him be that because he's an injury.
In the regular season, he was dominating too, though.
What regular season?
The 2020 season.
No, I'm saying, I know, I agree with you. He was great, but we don't know towards the back end of that year, he could have got hurt again or something like that.
When he's on the court, yeah, he's still a good player, but towards the end of the season, when his body breaks down.
Let me ask you. Let's say the season never stops. 2020, bubble year. Does LA beat Portland in the first round? Do they beat Houston in the second round?
Yeah.
Small ball Houston?
Yeah.
Do they beat the Nuggets in the WCF?
Do the Nuggets still go back after? I can't really answer that question.
Did the rest not help the Clippers? You said it helped the Lakers. Did it not help the Clippers too?
Not really. They lost.
They're an injury prone.
And all another thing
Kawhi. But you can say they're injury prone. But the difference
that
with Kawhi,
year they only played their roster didn't play much.
But the difference with Kawhi is when he's hurt and comes back, you see him still be the guy he is before he got hurt. You don't see that with Anthony Davis.
Listen,
you don't.
Since AD went to the Lakers and Kawhi and Paul George teamed up with the Clippers, out of the 3, guess who's played the most games?
I agree with you. Now answer this question: out of the 3, because they've all been healthy, who's still been the same dude when he comes back?
I mean, do we know that that's true?
We don't know.
We got to wait and see.
When is Kawhi?
I'm talking about as of right now, bro.
We haven't seen him come back.
Kawhi got hurt. He went to the Clippers, and you seen him be the same. I'm talking about when they get hurt.
I'm talking about when they get hurt again.
I'm talking about when they get hurt, and then they come back. Do they not play at the same level? That's Kawhi every time he comes back.
And this whole idea that Anthony Davis was injury prone prior to coming to LA also, 64, 67, 68, 61, 75, 75. 56, and that was the year he sat out because he didn't want to play for the Pelicans. And then he comes to the Lakers and plays 62 because the season was shortened.
He's missing like 15 to 20 games a year.
That's not a lot in the NBA, though.
That's not a lot.
He just gets all these nagging. I mean, he missed he missed half your playoff games.
And listen, since coming to the Lakers, I will mention them because I don't want to sound biased. 36 and 40. I don't disagree.
That's half the season.
But even still, he came back.
He's not playing at a top 10 level in any of those games.
In 2021, you can't say
that's
true.
I'm not talking about the bubble.
That's not the bubble.
2021, he was not playing in the regular season. He wasn't playing at a superstar level.
He came back
in the playoffs.
He came back 6 games before the playoffs started. He was cooking
in 6 games.
In the playoffs he was amazing. But he came back before the playoffs and still was great
in 6 games.
My point is, a healthy AD is still dominant.
He's not the best big in the league, though. He's not better than Joel Embiid fully healthy. He's not better than
taking Anthony Davis, no doubt.
He's not better over Giannis fully healthy. What are you talking about? Giannis is a big man.
He is a big man.
They're
the same position.
I hate that Davis has put his name with the power forward position because he should not be.
He wouldn't be
the best
center. He wouldn't be the best center.
No.
He also wants to be a 4.
But I hate that.
He wouldn't be the best center.
That's kind of him.
How is he better than the Joker?
That's the only one that
I'm saying. He wouldn't be the best either.
Embiid is a great jump shooter, but even still...
What do you mean? He's a great post-up player.
AD's a great post-up player.
Not better than Joel Embiid.
He's more finesse.
Joel Embiid got way more post moves than AD.
I seen AD do a spin around mid-range step back.
Joel Embiid is a 7-foot version of Joel Embiid is a 7-foot version of Kobe Bryant in the post, bro.
Offensively, it's close. Joel Embiid.
Is that not a fact?
Yeah, that's
not a fact.
You're using.
Have
Twitter
you guys
too
not?
much.
Have you not
I know
seen?
it.
Come on, bro.
What the fuck?
I know it.
Bro, I just got a wild comparison.
That's true.
Like that was. I thought you was gonna say Akeem. I swear to God, that's what I thought you were going with.
Look at Joel Embiid and Kobe in the post. It's similar.
I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just didn't see that coming. I thought you were gonna say 7-foot Akeem. You said Kobe. I'm like, a guard? Okay.
Yeah, it's a big body.
7-foot Akeem who could stretch the floor a little bit.
That's what I thought. I ain't saying you're right or wrong though.
Because defensively, who are you taking? It's not a conversation.
If one guy is actually healthy,
that's what
AD?
we're talking about.
Oh, and Jokic then?
No,
depends
AD
on my
and
team.
Embiid.
I would take AD.
Jokic-
I'll probably take AD.
Before this season, in the offseason, Joel Embiid said that he's been studying Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant in the post.
I know.
And there's video clips of them
I
of
know.
it showing. Okay, I'm just making sure.
That's why I didn't.
It's not a crazy
Was I
take.
on
No,
your
we didn't
ass?
say you were right or wrong.
Okay.
It just
It's
came
not
out
like
left
that.
field.
I really wasn't
Your
expecting Kobe.
reaction was like I said something crazy.
And then I explained it. I said
Okay.
it was like left field because I never heard no shit like that.
Nah, never.
Nah,
There's
never.
been videos on Twitter about basically his moves are Kobe Bryant.
You know, I've never heard nobody say that.
That's because you weren't on Twitter for a while.
You weren't.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I was banned.
Durag Riv. Durag Riv. Give him a
Riv.
follow.
I saw someone else name themselves like Durag something.
Yeah.
I got a little fan base.
I know. Riv Academy.
Anthony Davis is without a doubt, though, the best defensive player in the NBA when healthy.
That's not crazy.
Over Draymond?
Yes.
That's nutty. Not
He's
gonna lie,
7
that's
feet
not good.
tall. He's the most athletic.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty. Nah, I wouldn't put him over Draymond. That's crazy, actually.
And I think the fact that AD has not won a DPOY yet in his career is disappointing.
He's never deserved one.
You're right, but
2020 you could have argued.
There's been years
What was
he's been the
2020?
best
Gobert?
defensive player in the league and hasn't won it. In 2020, yes, he should have won DPOY over
He was
Gobert.
amazing.
Wasn't that the one Giannis should have won?
No,
I thought Giannis was 2019. Maybe you're
no,
right
2020.
though.
I said
Yeah.
Gobert.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
I thought that was one.
AD should have won over Gobert.
AD was all world.
What-
Who's the better defender, Gobert or AD?
Eye test. Come on.
You know it's AD.
You know the answer.
That's tough.
You know the answer.
I don't. That's tough.
Your bias is
I'm
killing
not
me
bi-
right now.
I can't sit there and say one guy is easily
you
a better
hate Anthony
defender
Davis.
than a 3-time
That's what's killing
DPO.
me
I
about
literally
this conversation.
can't.
I understand where you're coming from.
I literally can't.
It's not disrespectful.
He's a three-time
It's not
DPO.
a clearing like you think it
No,
is.
I'm not
it's not a
saying it's a
clearing.
clearing.
Because
That's
it's
not even
analytically and statistically,
Analytically, it's
Gobert,
actually a clearing of
I'm not
Gobert
saying-
winning.
Yeah, that's
Analytically, right? But you're a big proponent
That's why I
of
have
forget
to
the
think about
numbers.
it. That's why I have to think about it. That's
which is
tough.
what I just said. Use the eye test.
Eye test is tough because Rudy Gobert with the proper guys around him is a different type of dude.
We have to see.
AD with the Pelicans had Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
And
like
Rondo.
AD has some dudes
He
with
had
him. Like even in
defensive players.
the Lakers, they had good perimeter defense.
Yeah.
So that's also, like it's tough, bro. Like, it's
Rondo,
really tough.
KCP.
And they're two different defenders
Good point.
even at that point. So it's like
Good
that's
point.
that's a tough
That's a
question.
good
I don't
point.
know.
I mean, they both read defenses very well. They sit back and they
One's
read
a
what's
rim
going on.
protector though.
AD.
AD's not. You wouldn't classify them as just a rim protector. Is what
Oh, yeah,
I'm
no,
saying.
but
No,
he's
that
a-
makes him more
exactly
versatile.
he's
why
an
it
elite-
makes
he's
him
a
Makes him
ver-
more versatile.
He is, but I'm saying he's more
He's
of a
one of the
like,
best rim protectors in the
I
league, if
agree.
not
And
the
he's an elite
best.
perimeter defender too.
He is, but he's a versatile defender. Like he's not like Rudy
So
Gobert
what?
is a rim protector.
He's not
you're-
versatile.
Wouldn't that put him-
so you
give
just
him
gave
the
AD
edge?
the
Just because you're
edge.
versatile doesn't mean you're better than another defender.
But if
that
you
doesn't
guys
go
are
like that.
marginal between, as a rim
If
protector,
you're
wouldn't the
both
versatility
elite,
put him
but
over the
one
edge?
guy's elite on the
Let me
perimeter
ask
as
you.
well. How's AD?
Let me
not?
ask
Because one guy could be more impactful.
Okay, so
Like,
you've thought
But
about
how
this for
is
a
Rudy
while.
more
So who's
impactful
the
than
answer?
if you're telling me he's not as
Rudy
versatile?
is more impactful than Anthony. I think that's not up for discussion.
But how?
I can
The
tell you
numbers
the
show it.
numbers.
The
I
numbers
can
show
tell
it.
you analytic. I mean,
But you're the one who tells me
Point save,
ad
defensive field goal
nauseum.
percentage.
Forget about the numbers
well, I'm also the
because
guy who
defense
thinks
is one of
rim
those that you have
protection-
to use your
No,
eyes.
but bro, Drew, you have to level here because you're somebody who uses defensive rating, field goal percentage a lot.
and I
Rudy-
give respect to Rudy Gobert.
Rudy
but we
Gobert
can't pretend
clears
like
that.
Anthony Davis's defensive rating isn't still
I'm
fantastic.
not, but you're making it seem like I'm completely dismissing AD. I'm just upset that you're
I'm not
completely
saying
dismissing
that.
Gobert.
I'm not completely.
I think it's really a toss up. But if I had to choose,
'Cause if our
I
eyes
would
tell
choose
us
AD.
anything.
I would take AD.
That's all I needed.
That's a tough ass question. This is a 3-time.
I thought you were
DPOY.
saying Gobert. That's why I
had to
was.
think. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. This ain't. Shout out to you. This ain't a regular like defensive big. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no regular dude. We talk about the elite of the elite. Like this ain't. Come on, bro. I can't just. This ain't Rob Will.
So let me ask you a
Respect to
question.
though. This ain't no fucking Rob.
Why
Will.
you have to say Rob Will?
This
Like, that
is the
just felt-
elite
that
of the
felt
elite.
like
How
shots.
many defensive player of the year does Kawhi
conversation
have?
DPOY?
Kawhi has 2.
He has 2.
But I think
does.
if we're talking about both of them at their best, I think Kawhi is a better defender.
Draymond Green, he has 2.
Draymond has 1.
1. All right, are you taking Draymond Green or are you taking Rudy Gobert? Does defensive player of the year really matter too much to you at that point?
You have to respect it at some point. You have to respect. But I'll take Dre. But Dre's the best defender.
Giannis has one. Are you taking Giannis? Or are you taking Rudy?
I don't know. Probably Rudy.
I disagree.
If Rudy had Drew Holiday, I mean,
We can't pretend like Drew Holiday's the reason why Giannis is great on defense. That's not the case.
He's not, but he helps. When he helps a lot.
Before he had Bledsoe too, was an All-NBA defender.
Perimeter defenders help rim protectors a lot.
But
first of all, they both are not that good perimeter defenders. So let's not act like this is who's a better, because it's not. They're both rim protectors. Gobert's better. Help side defending. Giannis got to help side. I don't even know, actually. It's still a toss-up. So they're the same type of big.
For the size is not a bad. I would say that for his size, he's a good perimeter defender.
Rudy isn't that bad either, but we push that agenda because of what we see.
He's not.
He's not that bad either.
No, I mean, like, he's not good.
But he's not that bad
on the perimeter.
He's not that bad.
Rudy,
he is good.
You're gonna always pick the 7-footer to kill when you're a guard.
Ben Simmons was cooking him.
I've seen Rudy keep up with Darius Garland and block his shot. He recovered and blocked his shot.
He's not that bad. It's what people make it. He's just people don't like him, so they make it bigger than what it is.
So who's the better perimeter defender? Giannis or him?
Giannis by a little bit.
And plus,
they're both not that good at it, though.
As a big man, usually when you switch on to these guards, you're switching on to the best scorers in the league.
This is a golden age of guards. You know what I'm saying?
So Rudy's switching on to Darius Garland. He's switching on to Kyrie. He's switching on to James Harden.
It shouldn't be, though.
That's not easy for any perimeter defender.
First of all, the only center that can do that is Bam. Right now in the league, that can switch like confidently on a guard and he's fine. So I said center.
I still think AD is a center because I want him to play
Healthy
center.
Rob had moments too. I know you shit on him, but healthy Rob, he was in the DPOY conversation. Rob was in the DPOY conversation before he got hurt.
That's fair. He was.
I know you.
He's not talking
over him.
No, I think because we needed to see consistency.
Because the last image we have of Rob, he was hobbled.
I just think he was elite for a year.
He's not in the Gobert. Yes, I understand. He's not in the Gobert conversation.
That's crazy.
He's not in the Gobert conversation, but he was in the DPOY conversation last year.
He was,
and he guarded the perimeter well last year when he was healthy.
Gobert, Draymond, and AD.
Yeah, I understand. But we were talking about centers.
He mentioned
the perimeter. He said just Bam.
Great defender for
sure.
Bam is in that room.
He's a tier above Rob Will.
Bam's in that room
for sure.
Tier above.
Yes.
Rob was a great defender.
Not Bam. No, he's not. I ain't
gonna say not Bam another year.
It's cool.
I ain't gonna say
they need to see another year,
but not Bam.
Because Rob's done it 1 year.
A little bit better for sure.
Yeah,
I think he's a lot better.
But if Rob could do what he did last year and stay healthy, he was in DPOY conversation.
Consistency is with defense. We see a little bit more Rob.
And he's undersized.